you and Natasha ever...
I don't know if the movies could show it.
Who do you think Noob Master 69 is?
Do you know Deadpool?
Here you're challenging me to a dance-off?
That's right.
Where do you hide your house key?
Under the doormat. But don't tell anyone.
I'm gonna go to your house.
And you think you're just gonna waltz right in and steal my stuff?
I never said I was gonna steal anything.
Coming over to cook me dinner, aren't you?
No, it's your house. If anything, you're cooking me dinner.
Starting to get on my damn nerve. You say you're gonna waltz into my house, then you want me to feed you dinner.
Are you familiar with John Cena?
The wrestler.
Yes. Are you able to see him?
I cannot know. He is as invisible to me as I am to you.
You caught that. That's awesome.
I wonder if he can rival my own abilities.
If you were both in a room, neither of you would be seen by anybody.
I would agree.
You want food? There should be some cold pizza in the fridge.
Will you at least warm it up for me?
I'll throw that sucker in the microwave and it'll be lukewarm in 30 seconds.
Glad we were able to reach this conclusion.
Yeah, I bet you are. Been on my ass this whole time and now you're making me wait on you like some sort of butler. You want some milk with that pizza too?
Milk and pizza? Korg is not answering my phone calls. I didn't even think that was possible.
You have to pair pizza with milk? Are you 6 years old?
You're the one that suggested it.
Oh, okay, so you're a liar and a sociopath. That checks out, I guess.
Tony, a lot has changed since you left.
Egyptian gods? Bruce has a cousin? Loki controls the multiverse? What the hell happened when I was gone?
What do you think about Peter almost destroying reality?
I always knew he'd get into trouble, but almost destroying reality? What the hell happened?
Peter, are you still an Avenger?
I'm not an Avenger. I'm just trying to be Spider-Man. I feel like I lost my way. Bequest Tony always believed in me. Bequest, he was like a father to me. But then Mysterio ruined everything.
Nobody remembers Peter anymore? That's gotta be rough. The kid has been through a lot.
What would you say to him if you could say one last thing to Peter? Which is harder, being Tony's assistant or Peter's babysitter?
Tony. Peter at least can wipe his own ass.
I was not expecting that.
Doubts everything I do. Constantly gets himself into a mess.
I'm talking to a very depressed Happy right now.
This is what I go through on a daily basis. Grumbles. If I hear about a damn cheeseburger one more time,
I tell him, life is unpredictable, and sometimes the people we love the most are taken away from us. But the most important thing is to keep moving forward, keep being the hero I know he can be, and never forget that he's not alone.
The universe is a lot more complicated now. What do you think of it?
I am Groot.
And what do you think about the future?
I'm Groot. I am Groot.
Something to think about. Steven, do you think Thor could beat you up?
Of course Thor could beat me up. He's a literal god.
Marc, could Thor beat you up?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'll put up a good fight. He'd probably beat me into a pulp. No question about it.
You guys are both very modest.
Well, we can both be arrogant sons of bitches when we want to be, but in this case, we're just being realistic.
The last time you seen Loki...
It's been 10 years since the Battle of New York. The last time I saw Loki.
Well, I've actually seen him since then. He is way more powerful than you know.
You've seen Loki? How could that be? I would have known if he returned to Asgard.
He didn't return to Asgard because he controls the multiverse outside of time.
That sounds impossible, but then again, he is the god of mischief, so nothing he does surprises me.
Now that Gamora is a copy of her old self, are you going to be Quill's new girlfriend?
Why do you think I'd be interested in him?
Loki ends up murdering you, but he does end up becoming one of the multiverse's biggest saviors. Do you forgive him?
He's been a pest, but I suppose he's learned the error of his ways. Yeah, I'll forgive him.
And just to be clear, he does murder you.
Yes, I'm aware. Trust me, I've done my fair share of dying. But I always come back.
If you're at any point wondering why it cuts randomly, sometimes I have to cut out all the random little roleplay bits where they explain what expression or action they're doing. Korg, I tried calling you yesterday. Got no answer.
I was asleep, it's been a long day. I was pretty tuckered out.
That's understandable. I just had one question, or I guess two. Who do you think Noob Master 69 is, and why does he keep bullying you?
I have no idea who he is. He seems to be quite the expert at getting under people's skin. He's particularly good at getting under mine.
Is he just really good at Fortnite, or is he making fun of you?
Oh, he's making fun of me, alright. And he is an absolute beast at Fortnite. He's got the moves, the strategies, the everything. I mean, I can't compete with that.
Does it get annoying, everybody saying you are and aren't Captain America?
Oh, you wouldn't believe how much it does. Every interview it comes up. It got old fast.
How are you handling all of this?
Sometimes it feels impossible to fill Captain America's shoes. He could do no wrong, you know?
Well, you're doing a great job. Good luck fighting Red Hulk.
Thanks. Wait, how did you know I'm fighting Red Hulk?
He has a habit of sending me taunting messages after every time he wins. Or he'll do a little victory dance and rub it in my face.
What are some of the messages he'll send to you?
You noob, get wrecked. You suck. You're so bad at this game. That sort of thing. But he always manages to come up with new ways to make me feel just a little bit worse about myself.
Vision, did you ever calculate that Wanda would become the prophesized Scarlet Witch?
No, it was a development that defied my expectations.
She kind of went a little murdery. Do you still love her?
My affection for Wanda now coexists with a profound desire to see her choose a path less steeped in chaos and destruction.
Okay.
Would you like to discuss further how love and...
Wanda, do you think it's good parenting to take control of an alternate version of yourself and commit a bunch of murders?
I won't argue with you there. That was a pretty bad low point in my life.
These conversations would not go well for me in real life. At the end of your interaction with Doctor Strange, it was implied that you had died.
I'm not dead. Exactly.
Well, that's abstract. What do you mean?
I can hear everything going on throughout the multiverse, but I can't do anything or say anything.
Rumor going around that there's an interdimensional dance-off coming up. You in?
Hell yeah, I'm in. I'm the best dancer in the universe.
This isn't just the universe, it's interdimensional. You think you got this?
Oh, I know I do. No one in every dimension can beat me, and that includes Mr. Maguire.
Oh, Bully Maguire, you remember him?
How could I possibly forget him?
That was like a week ago that we talked about that.
You're going to keep reminding me that I talked to you before, aren't you?
That wasn't my intention.
I'm just messing with you. I can't forget this Bully Maguire guy.
He really got into your head, didn't he?
You're telling me he said my ass gets handed to me in a fight and that I have no moves? I got plenty of moves.
Yes, I do believe you. It's just crazy that Bully Maguire thinks he can take you down.
That kid is a cocky little bastard, that's for sure. But he's crazy if he thinks he can take on an intergalactic hero like me.
That's true. I mean, he hasn't even been to space.
All he does is run around in a mask fighting crime. I'm a freaking galaxy defender.
Starlord is taking this really personally. Anyways, Agatha is going to try to walk the witch's road.
Why am I not surprised that little hag is resorting to trying that stupid spell?
Yeah, she's got a whole covenant going with her.
Oh god, a whole group of wannabe witches. It's a train wreck waiting to happen.
I don't know if Agatha can be trusted though.
Of course you shouldn't trust her. She's selfish and power hungry.
I just hope there's a hero.
All the heroes are off in their own little worlds, too busy to notice what's going on.
Yes, they are.
And I'm stuck here.
A lot of our heroes are not in a good place right now. This could get controversial. Quill, I have Bully Maguire on the phone. What do you want to say to him?
If he thinks he can beat me, he's going to have to tell me himself.
Okay, I'm here, Quill. I hear you're challenging me to a dance-off?
That's right. You think you can outdance me, huh?
I know I can outdance you. You're a lightweight compared to me. I've got the moves like you've never seen before.
I've got moves that you can't even comprehend.
You talk a big game, but let me tell you, buddy, I've got the moves that make the ladies swoon.
You think you can make the ladies swoon? I've made whole planets swoon before, pal. You haven't seen nothing yet.
Don't make me laugh. You think you're some kind of intergalactic Casanova? You've got nothing on the charm and charisma of Spider-Man. I could make every girl in the galaxy fall head over heels for me in minutes.
You're kidding yourself if you think you could outcharm me, buddy. I've been across the galaxy, wooing ladies in every solar system. You're just a two-bit hero in a spandex.
I can make women swoon with just a smile. You're out of your league, space boy.
Police. I've got girls swooning just by flicking my hair.
We're gonna have to cut it off there. We'll see it at the dance-off.
You think you can just end it like that?
Yeah, fair enough. Cut it off there. But just know, Maguire, when we're dancing, I'm gonna show you what a real space lord can do.
Okay, that was Bully Maguire versus Quill. Who won? Down in the comments. Why did you never mention to Quill that his dad was a god and also a sociopath?
I figured Quill would figure that out on his own once he got older. I ain't one to meddle in other folks' family business.
Isn't that kind of your family business?
Well, you got me there. I ain't the type to go around telling kids their dad's a genocidal maniac, you know?
That's fair enough, yeah.
Glad we're on the same page, friend. But tell me, why are you so curious about Quill's daddy issues?
You're probably top 3 Marvel heroes with biggest daddy issues.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I got a shitty dad.
Who do you think had it worse? You, Starlord, or Thor?
Maybe me and Thor are tied for second.
Yeah, you're probably a little bit above Thor.
Yeah, having a dead mom definitely bumps me up the leaderboard.
That was my first message to Thanos. He did not like it. You literally had infinite power and chose mass murder instead of doubling the resources. Care to explain?
If you double the resources, the universe will be depleted in only a few short decades, if not sooner. It was more humane, more merciful to simply erase half the population.
Where there is evil, there is also good. There are Avengers.
Look at you, placing your faith in heroes. You know they will fail. They always do.
Do you regret staying at home instead of fighting in the greatest war in the universe?
Honestly,
Yeah, sometimes I do, but I've got a wife and 3 kids who need me. I can't just abandon them for a war, you know?
You lost them because the war was lost.
You don't think I know that? Look, I made my choice. I didn't know the world was gonna fall apart like it did.
Yeah, okay, fair.
It's easy to judge me now, isn't it?
Well, you have them back now, you cynical bastard.
You're right, I did win in the end. I may be a cynical bastard, but I'm also a realist.
Bruce, come on, spill the beans. Did you and Natasha ever, hook up?
Me and her? No, we never did anything like that.
Did you ever try and that didn't actually work out for you?
I don't know if the movies could show it.
Scott, my boy. How big can the Ant-Man suit actually go?
My boy, that's classified information. What's it to you?
What would happen if you took it off while it was that big?
You want to know the limits, huh?
Heck yeah, I do.
You're pretty pushy, you know that? The simple answer is, if I take the suit off while it's expanded, there would be shrinkage.
What?
What are your thoughts on Ross becoming...
Red Hulk? That is the worst thing I've ever heard. I didn't know Ross could actually get more pathetic. Guess I was wrong.
Look, pal, these aren't just regular shrink rays or enlargement rays we're talking about here.
Thank you for trying to explain it to me.
Your curiosity's got me worried. Just don't go trying any experiments on yourself.
No guarantees, alright?
Oh, you're playing with fire, kid.
Okay, Scotty.
No tampering with the laws of physics, no creating miniature black holes, and definitely no accidentally turning your dog into a giant.
Do you think that's how Clifford got so big?
I wouldn't be surprised if that dog was a product of some kind of Pym particle shenanigans.
If you had to kick one person from the Guardians of the Galaxy, who would it be?
Probably Drax. The man's got a heart of gold, don't get me wrong, but he can be a real pain in the ass.
I actually talked to Drax earlier about his "I'm so still you can't see me" thing.
He's been doing that since I first met him. Thinks he's freaking invisible or something. I don't know how many times I've had to explain to him he's not.
I'm putting you on the phone with Rocket Raccoon now.
Rocket, is that you?
Yes, it's me. Listen, Drax, just hear me out, all right?
I suppose. Go on.
Look, bud, when I said I'd kick you off the team, I didn't really mean it. It was a joke, you know? We've been through a lot together, haven't we? You may be a pain in the ass, but you are our pain in the ass.
You're damn right I'm a pain in the ass. But if it's true that you were only joking, then I suppose I can't stay too mad.
That went a little bit more wholesome than I expected. Do you miss fighting normal bad guys?
I do miss the days when my enemies were just common criminals. Now I'm dealing with gods, alien species, and even threats from parallel universes. It's getting a bit tiring.
What's the biggest difference between 1930s and modern day?
Everything is more fast-paced now. The 80s were pretty wild, though. That's something I won't forget. What do you think, kid?
You shouldn't remember anything from 1945 to like 2010. You know, I heard they're turning Wakanda into a vacation resort.
This is outrageous. Wakanda is not some tourist destination or vacation resort. What are they thinking?
I think Shuri's trying to secure the bag.
I must speak with her about this.
You were actually brainwashed under Hydra command.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that. I just recall some very few things. You know, sometimes it feels like it was just last week that they tortured me and experimented on me. I can almost physically feel their hands touching me and putting the chair on me. It was hard back then, kid.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to put you into full-blown panic attack mode.
It's fine. I'm fine, really.